And we are back with another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy, Mr. aka Super Raw 357, best known as Prince Godbody. And this week, in place of Nate, aka King Hoopla, I'm joined by
Damn Top Funny, not King Hoopla, not funny enough, but we're here.
Hey, and that's what we are.
We
And
keep the track moving every day, no matter how you turn it.
fair enough, progression's not a straight line. That's what I like to say.
It is though, because that's the only way you can go.
Well, no, not
So
you can
technically
only go up, but that's only if you count your highlights.
That's true.
That's only if you
That's
Instagram
true.
your life.
But sometimes you have to low life it. Sometimes you got to
Oh, yeah, of
low
course,
life. You can't be fake. Because me, I'm fake all the time. I'll keep it real. I only keep it real when I'm on camera because I have to. You're gonna expose me then. But in
Fair
real life,
enough.
I'm fake. So I tell people that's what it is. Sometimes you gotta be fake with it.
It's shit.
That's just me.
And that worked for Alex Jones for a very fucking good bit.
I just don't get why he did it because there's internet fame and then there's stupidity. And there's no line with him when it comes to what he was doing.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we got to rewind for anybody that hasn't been keeping up.
And if you haven't been keeping up, you need to be keeping up because this can affect you if you're saying stupid shit online.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Be prepared.
Yeah, because we're flowing really well this podcast. Alex Jones was recently fined another $965 million, essentially bringing the total amount of money he was fined for lying about the Sandy Hook incident to what?
Bill Gates money, pretty much.
Yeah.
Money that you're not going to be able to say out loud.
Yep, exactly. About $1 billion.
Which is sick at the end of the day. And those are over words. Now, you got to actually listen to what we're about to tell you. Because at the end of the day, this man is really going down. Like, $1 billion is not a small tab. He doesn't have $1 billion.
Well, no, he said it himself.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
He probably doesn't have $25 million.
And the saddest thing about it is when he's sitting up there making fun of it, saying, oh, well, let's make it $1 trillion. Let's make it $1 trillion. He still doesn't understand what he's doing and how it's hurting people.
Exactly.
And he doesn't understand how detrimental what he is saying is doing to even his own life. Like, he's that far off.
People have, I understand free speech. I think you should be able to say whatever you want about whoever you want.
Definitely.
But there's no such thing as freedom of repercussions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, it'd be different if he was saying, the sky is green.
Yeah,
like that's bullshit. Yeah. That's foolishness. Most conspiracy theories are just foolishness.
Yeah,
they might not, maybe not even foolishness. Like,
well, not even because some have some weight to it. Because it wouldn't be a conspiracy theory. It's not some weight to it. It's when you take it far off to obscene things. Like, we're not talking about that. Like, you can't fake death at the end of the day. Those are kids. Yeah, exactly. You're not nobody's subscribing to their kid being literally making these same theories every single day.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy Alex Jones says, hey, my kids aren't really dead. I lost my kid. I'm gonna be pissed about that. Like, that's the thing. It's repercussions in life.
And the thing is, he himself never really believed it.
Definitely,
he saw the money and he saw the hype and he hyped behind it.
And that's sad.
Hyped behind it.
That's sad.
And the worst part about all this, in my opinion, is that he himself is too stupid to like you were saying earlier, too stupid to realize how much he's impacted these parents' lives,
and that's the worst part about it.
And there's no right. Sometimes there is just a wrong. Weirdly enough, I'm one of those people. There's a right and wrong. There's no there's a gray area to everything. People don't play about their fucking kids.
Yeah, and I'm even on the fact of like all the banning and people should be able to say what they want. I'm with it. I don't think anybody should be banned. But at the end of the day, you can't make fun of death. I mean, that's in plain what he's doing, and the easiest way you can get it to be receptive is he's making fun of death.
Yeah, it's not like
these kids even had a life. Like, they're kids in an elementary school. Like, imagine you send your kids off to kindergarten. Imagine you send your kids off to the 5th grade. Imagine you send them even off to the 11th grade. Something's gonna
college.
It doesn't matter. Like, you're a parent that's always gonna worry. I'm not a parent, and I know that. I would always worry about my kids, no matter what. I don't care if they're 95 or 19 or 9. You're always gonna be worried about your kids. So for him to even suggest that parents are going to let their kids be subscribed to a fake death hoax is sad in itself.
Or that's even let other people. Like, the thing, you can't market. You can market stupidity. You can market the flat Earth theory. You know why? Because when they take a spaceship out of orbit, the Earth is round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like we can tell, we can show you that. But you got to think that that's what the internet has become, is that people are able to argue stupidity and are able to make money off of stupidity. You have Andrew Tate making money off of stupidity. You have a lot
But he's
of
selling
people.
it to kids because
Exactly,
and the thing
that's
with
the
Andrew
problem, it
Tate, it wouldn't
sells.
be a problem if he wasn't selling it to kids.
Yeah.
You got to realize we were playing the Xbox at 12, 13
Yeah, definitely.
and saying all the shit that they talk about on that. Remember the old
You'll be in the
school-
Xbox party just going crazy because
Fucking
nobody's
crazy.
listening to
Yeah.
you. But when you have people listening to you, like Alex Jones, like Andrew Tate, like all these people that think it's okay to make money off of just pure stupidity, this is what happens. You get hit with these, like you said, let's make it $1 trillion because you're never going to be able to do anything financially forever. Like, you think it's a joke until it hits you. Like, and that's the problem.
And it's wild because I know he knows it's a joke.
Yeah.
Because I watched the Kill Tony shit.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
He was a guest on there.
Yeah.
And he was making fun of his own. So like,
And that's the problem.
hey,
That's the problem in itself. And he doesn't understand.
Jack and Coke
Yeah,
and making
he
these-
doesn't understand what the severity of what he's doing. Like, words have power at the end of the day, and people need to realize that whether you think people are grown enough to decipher it, you're still hurting people at the end of the day.
Yep.
And it's case by case, but most definitely Alex Jones is in the wrong 100%.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, I've never agreed with banning anybody, and like, even Andrew Tate, I didn't agree with banning him. But even Alex Jones, something has to happen. You can't make fun of children's death. That's when the line has been crossed. Like,
It's
I don't care
sick.
what you believe. That's when the line is crossed.
Yeah, it's beyond sick. It's ridiculous. But all right, so now that we're on the same topic of banning people from social media, kicking them off of social media and shit.
Yeah.
Last week I was talking about how Kanye.
And I'm a big fit Kanye fan too.
All of us are.
I love Kanye. I love his music, Kanye.
Yeah.
I'm never. I hate. I'm sorry to interrupt.
go ahead.
I'm just one of those people that I love the music. So Kanye, what he does outside of the music has nothing to do with me. I'm sorry. Not as far as like, it depends on how severe it is, but I'm a Kanye fan. The easiest way to just get rid of these dumb ass thoughts that he comes out with is stop listening and stop even engaging with it. The easiest way possible.
And that's what we try to do. That's what I tried to do last week. Was like you said, stop engaging with it.
Yeah.
But then this week he goes, and this is not Kanye's problem, more or less. But to give the background, he goes on Drink Champs, and the only thing that needs to be taken from that interview, and a lot does, but the main thing,
needs help.
Yeah, is he needs help. And what did he say? I watched a documentary from Candace Owens about the George Floyd thing, and the officer didn't even kneel on his neck like that.
Like that. How are you gonna say I didn't kneel on his neck like that? I mean, but he didn't kneel on his neck like that. You've seen the video, Kanye, and that's the reason why I say you don't engage with stupidity like that, and that's why he's once again getting hit with these fines. Like, we're not literally a fine, but he's getting sued.
That's the conversation. 250 million.
Yeah.
George Floyd family said fuck because they saw what happened to Alex Jones talking shit about these dead kids.
Exactly.
And now they say, you know what? We're going to talk. You're talking shit about a dead adult. That we've already settled this.
Exactly.
In so many courts.
Exactly, and it's such a big thing to the point where he knew it was going to get the reaction. Is the only reason why he says
It's
it.
being so
and that's the sad part.
narcissistic and not self-aware.
And that's the sad part about it all, is that he doesn't understand what he just did.
But, all right, so, and my bigger thing about this whole Kanye thing is if you really want to look at it, he goes after the black community is the only community that we still behind Kanye no matter what. The bullshit. Trust me, I was one of those Kanye. I thought he was smart. He's not smart. But
I wouldn't say
I don't think he's smart.
I wouldn't necessarily say he's
to
not
say
smart.
He didn't kneel on his neck like that.
It's just that
smart.
people, it goes back to what the internet is allowed, that people think that this is okay to say dumb stuff.
That type of shock value is funny.
They think shock,
exactly.
It's not the way to go.
Because
if that's what you truly believe, you need help.
Shock value used to be like,
it's the way to get the attention. I mean, that's how that's how the clout era even began. Like, that's just the era that we're in now, is that shock value is the way to go.
The problem to me is that you have Kanye on a platform and it's as big as Drink Champs. And it's on Revolt. And Revolt and Drink Champs are the biggest. They just won the BET Award. All this shit. This is their second interview after winning the award for the best hip-hop platform or whatever. And they exploit Kanye to say stupid shit on a platform where you're supposed to get fucked up. And nobody tries to repercuss him until they're damn near blackout drunk and they don't do it well. Then Nori comes back the next day after saying, I got more views than the NFL. The weekend is mine. I'll give it back to y'all after this to say, I'm sorry. Like, no, you have to be more. Don't put it out. Do what the shop did and don't put it out.
I would hate to say it if I'm not, like I said, I'm not the biggest Drink Champs connoisseur. Not gonna lie, take in much of their content, but I do know when watching it, the guy physically looks uncomfortable with what's happening. Like, you can kind of tell that Nori, like you said, he just wanted the attention from it.
Yeah.
I would have still released it. I know it's crazy.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, it's up to y'all to react how you want to it.
But that's
I do feel
clout
like
chasing.
I don't feel like it's clout chasing.
As a black man,
I would let him. If I didn't agree, we would have that discourse. I wouldn't. I'm not Nori, so I can't give you his train of thought. Yeah. So this is just coming from my train of thought. Of course. And I'm not a drinker, so that's why I say it kind of dilutes the context a little bit. But I wouldn't have not put it out because I would let everybody see what he has to say. I mean, everybody, like I said, I've always believed in people deserve to say what they want. I mean, they deserve the repercussions afterwards, but they can say whatever they want.
I do.
So I would have let him. I would have let him spew what he had to say, but I would have had to rebuttal what he was saying. I think the problem in itself was the fact that there was no engagement back from Nori. Like, okay, you're sitting up here saying white lives matter in my face, and you're just playing up, oh, I was drunk. You didn't believe you was drunk when you were tweeting. Like you're saying when you're going off hype about the views, don't backtrack on something that you were once celebrating. Because
I agree with that. 100%. I'm on that side 100%.
And that's the problem, is the fact that I agree with you too, that he shouldn't have backtracked on it, but he still should have let him say what he had to say. If you can't say after the interview, this is how I really felt. No, you knew exactly how you
I
felt
would
in the
say
moment.
my thing, because he's trying to also hype me on the guys that the veil that Kanye's managers and handlers said.
Yeah.
Oh, if you go again, or if you
Kanye wasn't leaving that interview. Like,
no, he was.
You think so?
Yeah, he was.
I don't think Kanye leaves that interview.
It's work. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're not going to sit up here and disrespect me and my people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's why the shop didn't drop it.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have said like we would have come to blows. Because I'm not.
It's not that same time.
Like verbally, like it would not have been a podcast.
Yeah.
It would have been me saying, "What the fuck you talk?"
Yeah, understandable.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I'm not. And that's how I would have. And no matter how many beers I drink during the podcast, I'm not going to let somebody come up here and say white lives matter, because not because white lives don't matter, but because they're making that statement to tee me off. It's not.
And it might just be me, because I want to hear the conversation. I want to hear why you think that.
I don't want to yell.
Understandable. I can, me personally, and no, you're right, because you're 100% right. Some people that do get into that mode, they will get mad. Like, you're going to get mad when you're hearing that.
Yeah.
I'm just the type of person that I want to hear where you're coming from. I got to understand the beginning
before I judge. But at the same time, I know where you're coming from, and I know it's only malicious. Like, why entertain the conversation? Like, if every day you woke up, and every time I woke up, and the first time we saw each other, you said "fuck you," why would I even wake up at the same time as you?
Well, yeah, and that's true.
Saying?
Yeah, but I'm coming from a space of and it is a different thing, because I am coming from a space of I like Kanye's music.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
My shit again, even if I don't hit again.
Yeah, like he's still going to always be good when it comes to music. That's why I would have still given him. I mean, it's biased, because that's just the way the world works. I would have given him the platform to say what he had to say, because I want to be the one to say, hey, no, that's stupid. Especially if I'm just sitting in from the seat of I'm Nori and I like Kanye West, and me and Kanye West are
that's exactly what he said. He said he ain't never done nothing to me. Y'all might have said he's this guy, but if he's never been that guy to me, I'm not going to treat him like that guy. But at the same time, if I'm going crazy right now. If you know I'm in a manic episode, you're not going to put me on Front Street.
He should have known, like, hey, is this what you really want to do? Like, you just can't keep doubling down and letting Kanye double down on your platform. And then for you to turn around.
Just like that.
Yeah, and then for you to turn around and say, hey, this is not what I believe. That's my problem. My problem isn't him giving Kanye the platform to say. My problem is what Kanye said, of course. But it's the fact that he's not willing to say, yeah, I gave him his platform to speak. I'm not sorry about it, because I gave him the platform to speak. Like, it's a different... we're supposed to engage in conversation.
He's saying he's sorry because he gave him the platform. And I would be the same way.
Yeah.
Because but the thing is, he knew that's what it was going to be. It'd be different if you like he was saying that and you texted me and said, "Oh, I'm not going to say any of that."
Yeah,
he showed up different.
Yeah,
but when I know that you haven't changed your path, and I'm using your manic episode.
It's the intention. It's the intention behind it, because to me, it's no problem to give Kanye that space to say this is how he feels and to rebuttal him.
I think it is.
And why so?
Because you're saying super divisive things that aren't divisive, like I like ketchup over mustard. You're saying I'm going to go Terminator mode on this group of people, and
Definitely,
also
yeah.
white lives matter, and this is the thing. It's not that saying white lives
Yeah.
matter is harmful, because like I said, white lives matter, black lives matter, Asian lives matter, Latino,
Yeah, it doesn't matter
Latinos,
how many what lives matter you put behind it. It's going to still matter. Yeah.
But the term white lives matter
It's the problem in itself.
is one that's used to directly offset
What the Black Lives Matter is.
and I don't give a fuck about the Black Lives Matter organization, because they don't do shit for
you
black
shouldn't
people.
support some people that
they raped a hashtag for an organization.
Yeah,
so
that's the sick part.
I don't understand how anybody fell for that. That's a whole different thing. But
some people are willing to help, and then they're just stupid. But
but the initial meaning of the hashtag Black Lives Matter means something.
Yeah, it does.
And to say white lives, that's like saying clean ocean matters or clean water matters. There,
I understand where you're coming from.
I'm not doing a really good job right now.
Yeah, but I get where you're coming from. Yeah. But I'm saying, in a sense, you still have to give people you don't have to give people. That's the problem where it gets blurred. I believe, and it's all base to base, because I believe you should give them that. Like, he says white lives matter. I can give him a platform to say, hey, I don't think what you're saying is okay. I don't think you understand what you're saying, and he needs to have that conversation, because there are still some people, whether they listen to Kanye or not, or whether they like Kanye or not, they believe white lives matter just off the simple fact they believe white lives matter.
When you go after the Jewish people, J.P. Morgan takes $140 million and says,
we don't care,
my language, nigger. Literally with the ER. What the fuck is this $14? $140 million to JP Morgan is a like.
But the thing is, they don't need him.
That's not a stake dinner. That's a motherfucking which was the happy meal?
But it's you get a new flea market meal.
You know what I'm saying?
That actually kind of beats too, but he probably hasn't had a McDonald's meal in so long. You know what I'm saying? It probably would be fucking disgusting to him. So
that's what.
But I get where you're coming from. Yeah,
his money's like that to them. It don't matter.
It really doesn't.
They kick you out the bank, and now he went and bought Parler. The conservative Twitter. Yeah. That is literally, if you ever need to look at a bunch of racists talking literally the most smack you ever seen in your life, just hop on Parler and ask Kanye West to log in. I made a Parler account when they first opened.
So you support Parler?
I don't support Parler.
If you made an account, you support them.
I wanted to see what was going on.
So you were curious about racism?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I just want to make sure.
I wanted to see how extreme
on the other side of it.
Honestly.
Okay.
I wanted to see how extreme it was.
Were you able to infiltrate the racists?
No, I didn't actually post or I just looked.
So you were lurking on the racists?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once or twice. I got up there when it first launched, and it's honestly exactly what you think it is.
Yeah.
It's
Joe Biden needs to hang himself off the tree.
Yeah,
but
we don't mean that.
Wait. Big disclaimer. I love Joe Biden. I voted for him because I'm black. So I like Joe Biden.
Yeah, but no, that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's what that was about. That
Parler,
he bought that, and Candace Owens' husband is the CEO, so they fleeced
him. So there's like, hey, Kanye, can we steal your money from you legally?
He's a dummy.
And he's like, fuck Adidas. Fuck the Gap. Exactly. Yeah, y'all can steal my money. Fuck the Gap. I mean, and it's the thing that Kanye doesn't understand, that he doesn't have people around him that genuinely want to see him in a good position.
Same like Dan Snyder.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see himself in a good position. He's the true definition of, if the ship's sinking, I'm not going with it. Y'all gotta go by yourself. I'm jumping out. That's the Titanic if the captain didn't give a fuck about it.
Dan Snyder, I don't know.
And it's the problem. Same thing with Alex Jones. Same thing with Kanye West. Same thing with Dan Snyder. In all sense of, they have too much money to the point they don't realize how dumb they look. Like, the money covers up how stupid they look. Like, I was just about to say it. And the simple fact is, it can't. Because at the end of the day, look at where all your money's going to. You're paying more court fees than anything at this point. Alex Jones owes more than we owe the Chinese. Like, that's no cap. Like, it's sad for him. Like, this is what it's coming down to. And like Dan Snyder, I hate the Commander. So, even I can say, like, come on now. Like, what you're doing, if you're trying to take down other owners with you, what's the good is that going to do? Like, you're just the natural snitch.
I love this. I'm not gonna lie. You might say he's snitching on other people. I love white people taking other white people down. I'm not gonna lie. He said, if y'all gonna get me out of here, I got all y'all motherfuckers.
Literally. He said everybody's going down with him. I don't blame him. The Commanders suck. I would do the same thing too. Like, I'd be like, fuck it, we all gotta ship single this shit.
But the whole team, the organization sucks because nobody wants to go to an organization and play or work for an organization that has been accused of such egregious things every single decade.
And even on top of that, you got to realize, it's hard to explain because there's no winning culture with the Commanders or any
They
with
won one Super Bowl.
Washington.
They have a Super Bowl or a championship.
No, I'm saying there's no winning culture since
he's taken over.
Yeah, like
sure.
I wasn't even, my parents probably weren't even thought of at the time that last time the Commanders were even in that time. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's getting to the point where their culture has gone down in total. You got a terrible owner who's refusing and needs to sell the team. You have a team that's underperforming all the time. It's just a dead city there. They need to honestly move the team. They get rid of Dan Snyder.
Well, no, they don't need to move the team.
Why not?
You can't move a team. You shouldn't move a team from the capital. That's a really good money.
I hate to say it.
Because
understandable, marketing wise, but
tourism, like let's say, can you imagine coming over and it's like coming over from a foreign country, coming to see a baseball game,
to
and
London,
seeing Bryce Harper when he was in the MLB,
he was on the national.
It's good to have a team up there.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, it brings tourism. Yeah. I just think that Commanders team and Dan Snyder, it's terrible because, like you said, take the white people down with you. Like let's rebuild the whole thing. This is not literally all the black people. Don't hop on Twitter and say black people if you got the power. No, let's be smart. Anybody with knowledge, able to say they give them the knowledge and let's all build it up. But Dan Snyder does have to. It's time for him to go. I think personally the team has to be sold. There's no way you get out of this.
He definitely has to sell the team.
You can't get out of this losing culture. You can't get away from these allegations. That the one guy that just doesn't care. Give it to
But
LeBron.
No, the thing is, he's going to be the one monkey that stops the show.
Yeah.
Because if he brings out what he's talking about, he can bring out, and we don't know what it is at all, he's going to be the one monkey that stops the show.
Yeah, he definitely will.
That's why he's still there.
Yeah, and you see, that's not being reported on either. Like, legitimately, you don't see much about what really is going down. Like, if somebody took a deep dive into what's going on there, you would see that this place is this has to go. Yeah. That's why I say move it. But you're right though, it would be a lot more that has to go along with it. Like, you can't just say up and move it. But
it's about dealing with him.
Yeah, and Dan Snyder.
What does he have on Roger Goodell? Roger Goodell is taking money.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's true. That's probably what it is.
That's probably exactly because Dan Snyder, he not only has creep allegations, but he's literally a terrible owner.
Yeah.
Anybody that goes out and gets Carson Wentz just lets you know what their brain they're at. Especially after that season with the Colts. That was absolutely ridiculous, man. I think at the end of the day, if Dan Snyder were to leave, literally the NFL's in shambles. Yeah. They're in complete shambles. Because like you said, he's taking people down with him. Yeah. Who do you think's involved with it? Give me your list
all of them. All of them.
Your top 3 teams that you know for a fact has a scandal behind.
Cowboys.
Jerry Jones, what do you think?
Pittsburgh. And who else is a really old team?
Pittsburgh.
Browns.
Yeah, Browns.
You know what I'm saying? Like a really old team.
Yeah, they did get 240 to Deshaun Watson. So. They're willing to take the risk somehow.
Well, the Ravens just gave a bunch of money to Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
Not a bunch of money,
but yeah.
They signed him, yeah.
Would you sign Deshaun Jackson?
No.
Why not? I like Deshaun Jackson. I think he does a lot
of fast kid at this point in my life. At this point in the NFL.
Yeah.
I can get another really fast kid.
I think and I know it's not too big on the football topic, but I don't know why they're not getting any weapons around Lamar. That's sad. Like, Deshaun Jackson is not. Yeah.
They're going to have to sink that money, and they want to see what he can work with the bullshit before they sink the money. That's why he hasn't got his big contract. That's what I think.
Yeah. That was baffling to me that they picked up Deshaun Jackson. I'm a Deshaun Jackson fan, and Will Copper needs a Deshaun Jackson jersey at any given moment. I just don't think that was probably like the best pickup for the Ravens. Yeah. I like the Ravens too, not like enough to root for them, 6-0 Eagles, but still,
But let's go Eagles.
Don't want to see them. Don't want to see that happen anymore.
Before we get into sports, let's talk a few more things. Tsu Surf.
Tsu Surf. And it's funny. It's a good timing to be on the podcast because I love battle rap. Well, not going to say love battle rap because today it's almost unwatchable to me.
It's a gimmick almost now. They got into a show.
Yeah, it's no more bars, no more actual.
Give me some background though, if you know background.
So, Tsu Surf. I've always been a good Tsu Surf fan. Not big Tsu Surf fan. He's not one of my favorites, but he's goated. Like, you have to respect him at the end of the day. Yeah. Great bars. He's always been about that life. He's always been a well-known Crip. He'll tell you from Jersey, he's from Newark. Always been a well-known Crip. And in total, what happens is he gets picked up on a RICO charge pretty much throughout the whole gang. and the police come to his house, and there's pretty much a hostage situation that happens. Not literally hostage, but they bring out the negotiation team because he's refusing to come out because he's getting picked up on these charges. And it's wild because he's always talked about how he knew,
He knew it was coming.
Yeah,
He
everybody
gave a
knows it's
whole
coming at this
lecture,
point. Yeah, everybody knows. I mean, there's war on hip hop from the police. Like they want to, yeah. So they're taking their measures even to battle rap, and that's almost unprecedented. Like these guys are.
That's what I
you
want to
can't
say.
be gangster and popular at this point anymore.
Yep.
Like it's crazy that they're taking it even to battle. Like even though he is a Crip, he's just. It's still crazy that battle rap is still.
It's
like
not the
it's almost wild.
Yeah, it's almost just the affiliation, and it's not like they're going to take his battle rap lyrics to court. Because at the same time, we can't sit here and say, as much as we love Surf as a person, like you may not like him as a battle rap, but you.
Well, no, I like him, but I'm not the biggest fan, but you gotta give him his respect.
But you know what I'm saying?
You gotta give him his respect.
You respect, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I definitely respect.
As much as we respect him and revere him.
Yeah, Lucy conceded though.
Yeah, he knew what he did. He knew he was involved with it.
Yeah.
He knew he was going down. The standoff to me was more of a like.
Let me get my last blunt in before I dip. That's what I would do. You know what I mean? At this point, I'm done. Yeah,
that type shit.
At this, you gotta go for broke. You're in the RICO charge.
Yeah, you're not coming back on.
You see what happened? You can't snitch. So
like he said, y'all might not ever see me on a battle rap stage. Y'all might not ever see me. He said that weeks ago. So
he's seen it come.
He gave it up for. He's one of the. Do we talk? All right, so I guess more or less the conversation that we know that. He knows he did it. I hate to put it this way, but he knows he did it to himself. Do we have the conversation of how real he is for taking it on the head? Or do we have the conversation about how dumb he is for staying in that life?
Yeah, dumb he is for staying in that life. I would never... I'm not a gangster. I'm not from any hard place. I've had my struggles. Definitely not anywhere to their measures.
Yeah.
It's just not that. It's never to the point where if you're getting enough money, Surf's getting enough money from battle rap that
he be on the JBP all the time.
There's plenty of bars about him sleeping on Joe Budden's couch back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like he's always had a way in there. So it's just at a point where who are you proving to that you're tough when you have kids that you have to feed? Who are you proving that you're tough? Like those kids, they don't care about your street rep. They want to see their dad every day. So how cool can it be to be in the streets and keep that life up, especially when you're making a lot of money on the battle rap? Like another thing people gotta realize,
like $60,000 isn't a lot of money.
Yeah.
To a regular check. Like a lot of y'all
especially when you
motherfuckers
can make it every weekend.
A lot of motherfuckers get on the internet and act like if they got a $60,000 check,
they wouldn't shit their pants.
Yeah.
That's regular. Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You know the sentiment, $1,000 is $10 these days. Well, give me $1,000. I'll make it last for a little bit longer than you need to.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers are lying.
It's just that's what I said. It goes back to the way the social media works. Like you don't have to prove to anybody you're gang. You can't be gangster and popular. That's two things that just do not mix. Popularity.
That's not true.
That's not, you can't be.
50 did it.
Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah. Okay.
In the age of cameras and cell phones.
Okay, you can't be three things. You can't be gangster. You can't be gangster, influencer, and it just doesn't all mix. Like
not today.
It doesn't all mix.
Not today. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Before
like you said, here's your examples. You have examples.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Legs about it, but
it's 2022. Like I can record you waking up in the morning, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part. Like you gotta really put that in context.
Imagine, no matter how big you are, there's a motherfucker that can slap you straight dead in the face.
And wouldn't give a fuck, and he'll get a lot more money than you would from getting slapped in the face.
Yeah.
That's the sad
thing. If he do that shit, he put it on camera. You a bitch now, no matter who you are.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. Hey, you slap me, I'm gonna say, hey man, you might want to go get therapy. I'm gonna move out the way. My life's not going to danger anymore. Just messing around with people that's willing to shoot you.
But in general, I gotta say, motherfuckers like Tsu Surf. And,
oh yeah, it's over. Yeah. I'm with all the ignorance usually in real life. So free surf.
Like y'all, yeah. On all that bullshit, but motherfuckers, when y'all start getting money, get smarter.
Yeah. And even if you don't have money, you need to always be on your P's and Q's at all times. You can't be gangster at all times and then tell the whole world that. Like somebody's gonna come test you, aka the cops. That's just the end of the day. You're not bigger than the feds. I don't know how many more RICOs you need to see to realize that you're not bigger than the feds. You never will be. Unfortunately, though. DB Cooper was, once again, that was back in the day.
Yeah. All right, so it's time to wind down into the kind of easier stuff. Cartoon Network. Have you seen the news about Cartoon Network at all?
Unfortunately.
I know we have different algorithms or what have you. But have you
Yeah.
seen the news?
Yeah, I think it's crazy. I mean, like you said, they Cartoon Network isn't going away in
Oh,
itself.
hell
Like they're
no,
not
hell
stop
no.
making channels. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't believe the tweets.
Yeah.
You don't have to say RIP to your favorite shows, you know.
Yeah.
It's just a merger.
Yeah.
You know, it's literally just one
Yeah.
company turned it over. Viacom to CBS. Like,
They turned 30 though.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
crazy, yeah.
Crazy. Imagine literally.
I'm 28.
Yeah.
Goddamn, I gave my age away.
Yeah. Well, I'll happily tell you, I'm 24, about to be 25.
Yeah,
You know,
fuck you.
I'll happily tell you. It's not even about me. Hey, I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have to get old every day.
Yeah, exactly.
So fuck 'em.
But figured Cartoon Network to have started 2 years before I was born.
Yeah.
And Cartoon Network and Adult Swim gave me my sense of humor.
Yeah, definitely.
Me staying up,
Edgy
playing
humor.
fucking SmackDown and SmackDown Shut
Day
Your
of
Mouth,
Reckoning.
Day of Reckoning, fucking, what is it, SmackDown versus
Raw,
Raw,
literally, any
all that
WWE
shit
you can
while
think of.
watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah.
And like
Come
8,
on now.
9.
Yeah.
That influenced my comedy fucking.
Anybody that didn't say they watched Cartoon Network, whether you were Nickelodeon, because you got to think at the time, like at
If
one
you had
point TV
cable.
was exactly. If you had cable, the luxury of it. At one time, it was literally the three big networks as kids, of course. You know,
Yeah.
if you were a grown ass man with this decision, you got to go get therapy.
Yeah.
But it would definitely be Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, and Cartoon Network. And especially as a kid, you wake up every morning, and those were your big three.
Yeah.
Some people were Cartoon Network diehards. I'm not gonna lie, I was a Disney diehard.
Cartoon
I can't
was
lie,
for
I
the
Disney.
yeah, if you liked cartoons, you were on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
If you like sitcoms, you were on
Nickelodeon.
Disney Channel. No,
No,
Disney.
Nickelodeon had the
That's
sitcoms.
what Hannah Montana,
Yeah.
Wizard
Yeah.
Waverly Place. They're all
Yeah.
sitcoms.
Yeah.
You know
You're
what I'm
right,
saying?
though.
If
Yeah.
you liked, you're like kind of raunchy,
Yeah.
almost teen shit.
Yeah.
That was Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But Adult Swim has its
Yeah,
place.
exactly. It's wild that they even in like that was almost literally late night cartoons. Like that
Oh, it
Adult
was,
Swim
yeah.
was your late night cartoons. Like it's crazy to think 30 years of Cartoon
Yeah.
Network. Like think about that. Like you said, you wake up every morning and have to turn it on. Like you had the schedules like programmed in your
Yeah.
head. Like all
I'm
right,
a-
8:30 I'm doing this. 9 o'clock I gotta make sure I catch this. You
Exactly.
know, you had
'Cause
always.
I
been
don't know if
something.
you remember. I was a huge Powerpuff
Yeah,
Girls
yeah,
fan
yeah.
when we were
Yeah,
young,
definitely.
and I knew what time. Like I couldn't tell you what time now, but
Yeah.
but I knew when the Powerpuff
Girls
Girls were
came
coming
on,
on.
yeah.
Courage the Cowardly Dog
Oh,
were coming
yeah.
on.
Classics,
Dexter,
man.
and Cat Dog was on Netflix, and Dexter. I knew
Yeah.
all three of those off the bat on top of my head.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, they had a great lineup on Cartoon
Yeah,
Network.
they really did.
Which one had the best one though? What network had the
Of
best
course,
lineup?
come on, man. I literally grew up watching Disney. I
You
think
just
I could,
love
yeah,
sitcoms.
yeah, I could.
You love good.
Yeah,
They had good plots. And
yeah. I can tell you right now the lineups of the Disney Channel, like from 7 o'clock to 11 p.m. I knew the lineups, the reruns, and when they were coming on. So I wasn't a big I like Cartoon Network. Don't get me wrong. I was a Johnny Bravo guy mainly,
Yeah.
but other than that,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
really. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really that. Disney was my thing though. Like I said, I love Cartoon Network, but Disney,
Weirdly
I can
enough,
tell you the lineup
yeah.
right now if you wanted me to.
Because when you were a big Disney, I was a little bit older.
Yeah,
So that
Probably
was my
literally
thing.
about later middle school, probably.
Yeah.
So you probably
so
didn't
that
even
was
care about Disney. It was kind of corny at that point.
That was the
almost.
last because people talk about Foster's. Imagine that I didn't watch
Yeah,
that.
me neither.
At that time, I was watching. Wizards of Waverly Place is probably the last.
I'm trying to think. I don't even
show
remember
I
my last
remember.
Cartoon Network show, man. I remember.
I'm talking about Disney Cartoon Network show.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
My
trying to think.
last
Because, like, I wasn't, like, it was, I just remember, like, Cartoon Network
Regular
was
time.
huge.
When I got an adult.
A regular show.
A regular show.
Yeah, yeah.
Once I started smoking weed
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah, that
I
wasn't
watched
bad.
regular. Yeah, when I was in college.
Man, I'm trying to think. Because
As
it's
far
been
as
around
mine-
so long. Like, you just don't
But
even
it was
think
all
about
Adult
it. Yeah.
Swim. Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
Rick
yeah,
and Morty.
true.
Rick and
Robot
Morty, so
Chicken.
yeah.
All those at the late
Family
night.
Guy.
Yeah.
Family Guy's really.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's where we really got a big push for real.
Yeah.
Wait, Family Guy's a Fox show, right?
Family Guy is a Fox show,
Okay.
but they.
Of course, you know what I'm saying. Anybody that can get their hands on Family Guy is going
Yeah,
to.
go ahead.
You have
Air
to.
that shit,
I'm
yeah.
not the biggest Family Guy watcher, but
I'm
it's
not
still
either,
good,
yeah.
though. I mean, it's still
Guy's
good.
Yeah, Family Guy's good American comedy.
Great film.
That's kind of your marginal American comedy.
Yeah.
For this
And that's
age,
what
yeah.
almost made Cartoon Network keep its run was that Adult Swim.
That
era,
Aqua
Loiter
Teen.
Squad. You had
Yeah,
all
they
those
had a bunch
shows.
of pop culture shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, and when pop culture was funny, they capitalized on it. So yeah,
Yeah.
Adult Swim is good for what they do.
Yeah, definitely.
Last topic of the day and that is the NBA is back tonight, and we're trying to rush.
Let's go Sixers,
So,
baby.
yes, sir.
We're about to complete the trifecta. I know it's NBA, but shout out to Phillies, NLCS. Shout out to the Eagles, 6-0. We're gonna go ahead and complete that trifecta this year, baby.
Oh yes, sir.
There's just, man, I might be high hope from just all these Philly wins. And don't think I'm forgetting about the soccer team, Union. Yeah, #1 in the East.
Goddamn, they are.
Yeah, #1 in the East.
Oh,
yeah.
Philadelphia sports going
Yeah,
crazy.
that's what I said.
Flyers
man.
just need to pick it up.
Yeah, Flyers 2-0 right now.
Oh,
so
really going crazy.
it's about that
Can't
time,
stop,
man.
won't stop.
But what we saying?
The NBA season starting.
Sixers, man. I love what it's looking like. I love our season.
I love Tyrese Maxey. He's my favorite player
Yeah.
in the NBA right now. He's my favorite. Well, my favorite ever.
Yeah,
No problem.
yeah,
But
nah, Maxey,
my favorite right now is Maxey. And then we got Embiid, Harden. We going crazy this year. We got that old Rockets team.
Yeah, literally, we got PJ
Sixers.
Tucker, James
Yeah.
Harden. Hopefully that takes us to the Eastern Conference.
Yeah,
I couldn't even get it
it's
up.
taking us to the final. We'll win the finals this year.
I know
Because
we are.
gotta win it after every other. You know what I'm
telling
saying?
you, once Philly gets that win tonight, 803. The Phillies get that win tonight. I think that's when the Sixers are gonna know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Man, just imagine what it's gonna be like when we really go up. Big teams to look out for though. Bucks, I'm kind of scared. I can't lie.
Bucks, I like.
Always a
but
complete team. Always a complete
Their
team.
bench is soggy,
Eh,
in my opinion.
yeah.
Soggy bench, in my opinion.
Definitely.
I don't like the Nets. I think the Nets is a
I hate
soggy
to say
team in
it.
general.
Other than Ben Simmons, just not. I think he literally tried to do that BS preseason to heat up regular season and go stupid on
You think he bullshitting?
Yeah, I hate to say
Yeah,
it.
'cause he
you
looked
know,
crazy,
yeah,
yeah.
I hate to say it. Ben
He's
Simmons is
looking
that
in
guy.
shape, yeah.
I've always been a Ben Simmons fan, especially we had him in Philly. We had to be a Ben
I'm
Simmons
wearing the
fan.
jersey
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
but I like Ben. I think Ben's an all-around player.
I want him to do good in his
Yeah.
career. I don't want him to beat us.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't want to do too good. I don't want to
now,
do too good.
yeah.
But I like Ben Simmons. I think he got a lot of hate for no reason. But different conversation for a different day. Warriors, I don't think a repeat can happen.
I can't. I do.
If they lose Draymond, is he?
He's not lost this season.
Okay.
In my opinion, I can't tell a grown man what to do.
Yeah, exactly. You can't even give him the direction you wanted to.
I know I guess his mom, but
Yeah.
he stays this year. They win. Punch somebody in the face.
They're out of there.
I mean, remember when Golden Tate got stuff?
Trash can by Percy Hart. I think it was
they still
Percy
won
Hart
that,
beat him
yeah.
up, put him in the trash can.
And
That's
they won the
crazy.
Super Bowl right after that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I
Now
said.
you
on the
return the
pod,
kickoff right after halftime.
Yup.
Imagine that. You stuff somebody in the trash can.
Yeah. So they
what
won that
other-
championship. If they
I'm trying
beat
to
us,
think.
if they can beat us.
I don't think anybody beats us.
I think
Hawks,
we got it.
great team to watch out for.
Great team,
I
young
want to see how
team,
that
fun
backcourt.
team.
Yeah, I want to see how that backcourt.
I'll get to
pans out.
if you're like a person that purchases team league passes
Yeah.
instead of the site wide ones, the Hawks one.
Yeah.
Would be a great one to buy
Definitely.
this
Yeah,
year.
hell yeah.
DeJounte Murray, Trey Young.
Being able to space that floor like that is going to
Fuck,
be
they
crazy.
have a great-
Yeah.
'cause
Let
Devin Booker
DeJounte
is-
Murray just pass Trey Young the ball and actually be the spot up shooter that he is.
Yeah.
It's going to be scary.
What if he doesn't? He doesn't have to be a sport. He's better
He's
than
going to be
Russ.
scary. He's going to be scary. Russ is.
A lot of guys.
I love
took
Russ
it.
too.
A lot of guys are better than Russ because they took a Russ game.
I don't think.
That's what I say. It's not because
Like John Morant, I think definitely took his game.
Yeah.
A lot of the kids. Well,
DeJounte Murray took his game.
Not really. DeJounte Murray is.
in my opinion,
I think he's better defensively. I'm not the biggest basketball head,
offensive
but he's
game.
there. Oh yeah.
Russ assholes on the defensive end, but I'm saying as far as like his offensive package, DeJounte.
He's that guy. He's definitely that guy. What else? Another scary team we have this year. There's not really Mavericks. I want to see Clippers. I'm not.
If the Clippers do what the Celtics did.
I don't see John Wall being that guy.
If the Clippers do what the Celtics did.
Do you think John Wall can be that guy?
And I hate to shit on
There you
John
go.
Wall because
I love John Wall. But I say, no disrespect to John Wall. Like, he's definitely still that guy. It's just that it's the youngest.
Lonzo's done.
Oh man, that hurts me because I'm a ball fan. LaMelo, I don't care about Leandro. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't care where he goes if he gets dropped again. I don't give a fuck. I just love LaMelo. I think he's a really solid player. He got a bad shake with that damn Charlotte team, but LeVar's blowing that up. Lonzo, that's
he's done. I think his career's done.
I like Lonzo though.
Even if he comes back and plays,
I
think his career's done.
Yeah. And that's sad because, like he said, he couldn't even walk up the steps.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to
Admitting
walk up
that
the
in
steps.
public,
Yeah.
That's bad.
Like that's trying. Well, unless, like I said, unless these people are trying to trick you with the crazy comeback.
But still, no, that's sick.
Yeah. Hopefully he does get back to that action. I'm a Lonzo fan. I hope he does get back. There. You know what I'm saying, back to where he need to be.
Biggest bullshitter of the season is going to be the Lakers, in my opinion.
I think the Lakers, they know. I don't know
No
why anybody's
plans.
expecting anybody. Yeah, like it's almost like the 19 team that LeBron gets there and misses those games.
They all
Yeah,
get
it's just a
25,
fun
30
team.
games
Yeah,
apiece, not
yeah,
together.
a fun game.
But they all, like, I don't think they'll even have fun. I think those guys will get through the first 10 to 15 games of the season,
if
and then
that,
it'll
since they
start
can
being
go
like
0-7. Yeah.
then it'll start being a rotation. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
It
That
won't be
Timberwolves
that.
team's gonna be a team to look out for.
my God,
If
yeah.
Anthony Edwards
That's
can
gonna
take
be scary
that,
for us.
was he third-year lead? Like
Yeah.
actual third? Because
That's
last year
going
he
to be
was
scary because
solid.
MB can't do all three of those.
Yeah.
Pause.
That,
He can't do
yeah.
that. He
Well, luckily
can't
we wouldn't have
guard
to worry
them all.
about them until even if they would even get to the finals.
Finals,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm not even. I don't see Timberwolves going that crazy. Patrick Beverly thinks he's turning up the Lakers. Come on now, let's be realistic.
You're a scrap boy.
Yeah, he
you're
should
a
have stayed. He
junkyard
should have stayed
dog
with
for
Minnesota. They made the best trade probably of the all season with Rudy. I don't know why people hate Rudy Gobert so much. He's not the offensive guy.
He gave everybody COVID.
Yeah,
He really was like
I
that.
remember when all my niggas hated Rudy Gobert.
I still hate Rudy
Yeah,
Gobert.
literally, fuck Rudy
Because
Gobert.
that was such a dickhead move.
Yeah, I mean,
but
nobody understood how big that would be. So I wouldn't really go too
he
crazy.
shut
on
down the
that.
entire league probably from
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Not even probably. He definitely did.
Because
That was
motherfuckers
crazy.
got on planes that night.
Yeah, yeah.
With all
That
the
was
people,
literally after he didn't touched all over thinking shit was funny. Jazz, man, they're gonna
Think
be
about
like that's
how
gonna
many
be a fun
people he
rebuild
killed
team.
from COVID.
He might be a good factor. What 15,000?
Yeah.
Because you got to think a lot of those
And all the
reporters went
Cats
home and kissing their
all
kids
the
in the
Cats
face.
family died of COVID.
Shit.
He probably
Yo,
got
I know
Rudy
Cat.
Gobert.
I wonder how they're gonna play together. I beat this shit out of
Yeah,
Rudy every time
day.
I see him.
And
Yo,
you
Rudy,
everybody cool.
yeah, come to the locker real quick.
Yeah.
I talk to you real quick, bro. Pop, 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 pop.
Street
Fuck you,
fight.
bitch ass
Finish
nigga.
him.
Literally
Perfect.
every day in the locker room,
Perfect.
it would have to go
Yeah.
down. Rudy Gobert fucked up the 2020
Yeah, that is
season.
crazy.
That's
He
the
fucked
reason why
up-
LeBron won.
He fucked
I
up
love
American
LeBron.
life.
Yeah,
As a
yeah.
first boy.
And he killed at least 20K people. He's
Yeah.
worse than Hitler, damn near. Well, not literally. Okay, that was OP. But
that
yeah,
back.
he is whatchamacallit. He did
fair
go
enough.
crazy. Another scary team to look out for. I hate to say it. I genuinely hate to say it. But I think the Knicks might be a little bit better.
Knicks are gonna be a lot
A lot better.
lot
Jalen Brunson
better.
pickup probably was a lot better than what they were
Yeah.
probably having up there. I just don't think. Only thing I don't see is who's going to be the point guard.
RJ Barrett.
You think RJ Barrett it could be a point guard on that team? It might be Jalen Brunson.
You bring in somebody old, then and in my case,
Who?
if Kyle Lowry, if you can shake some rosters, you get Kyle Lowry.
Are you
One
thinking they're
shoot.
in win now mode, or is it? Or
You
just
can't
trusting
win. You
them?
know you're not gonna win this year. Well, if not the Eagles.
Eagles 6-0.
Yeah, the Sixers, Celtics, Bucks in your
Division,
conference, or you know,
Yeah, I know
conference.
what you're saying. Yeah,
You're not going to Kevin Durant and Kyrie gonna
Yeah, literally,
you're not winning
it is
this
hard.
year. But you need somebody. You need to draft. You need a young quarterback to bring think of football.
yeah, literally.
Bring a point guard up from the G League.
Ooh.
Have Kyle Lowry go there and teach him. Because Kyle Lowry can play point
Kyle
guard.
Lowry. I mean, come on. Kyle Lowry got probably one of the most
He's the
handed to.
he's the
I love
cheapest-
Kyle Lowry only because he's from Philadelphia, but I don't like. Kyle
He's the
Lowry at all.
cheapest. He's the cheapest to best ratio you can get right now.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not going to get Kyrie to come for cheap.
I just don't
'Cause
think anybody
Kyrie's
sees the
just gonna
value in him
teach-
anymore.
Kyrie's going to. It's what I was saying because
Yeah.
Kyrie's going to come for play 30 games regular season.
15.
Play,
15
half-
they
yeah.
didn't even ask him.
play half the postseason.
Yeah.
But Kyle Lowry will play all year and at least teach somebody how to play. It's not
How
about,
valuable is Kyrie then?
to me, not at all.
Damn.
To me, no. I take that
Those are
back.
strong-
I take
strong
that back.
words, huh?
To me, very valuable because I can trick other people.
So in the
He's a
sense
joker.
is, yeah, in the sense he's literally the wild card.
Yeah.
Like shit, if I pull this
Oh,
out,
yeah.
you don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
I like Kyrie. I just don't think that he has any longevity in this league.
He doesn't win
just-
without a winner.
Yeah, you can't be
And
that.
Kevin Durant's not a winner.
You don't think Kevin Durant? I think Kevin Durant's a winner.
No,
man,
he's not.
we gotta stop the narrative that
Kevin Durant quit when Kevin Durant could have won by himself, he quit.
when
Or he
with
even
the
got
Nets.
when he could have he didn't quit last year. He got worked.
Yeah, that boy got swept in the first round. That was
The
despicable.
thing is, Kevin Durant can't do it by himself.
Yeah. Well, he can.
Kevin
He can.
Durant
He
is-
really can. I
All
think the
right,
problem
it's
is he
2K,
needs
it's like
competent
2K.
team. Yeah.
Kevin Durant is the best part
In the
player.
rack, yeah.
But he's not shit in the rack.
Facts. He needs to
He
get.
can put up 40, but your team gonna lose.
Yeah,
You
literally.
know
He's
what
gonna
I'm
have
saying?
40-50, but he's gonna lose. He just needs to get a team that he can mesh with. I think-
Portland.
Yeah. Portland would be
Him,
amazing.
Dame with the big white boy.
Nurkic.
Yup,
Nurkic would be crazy.
is Rocco still there? Robert Covington?
I want to say he's with the Clippers now.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
he is.
definitely
Yep,
with the
he's
Clippers.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. They fucked up.
They got Josh Hart though.
Oh,
I like
mind,
Josh
never
Hart.
mind. I'll run that back then.
I like Josh Hart.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Anthony Simons is a fucking dog.
I think the Pelicans are setting themselves up for failure.
With
all their team competition.
I like CT McCollum as the ball handler, a healthy Zion.
I don't.
And Brandon Ingram.
I want a real point guard.
He's a point guard.
Oh, if you had a Chris Paul on that team, that would be ridiculous.
He's a great ball handler. I think he averages what 6. Maybe 7 assists.
But he's not a Chris Paul. You need an 11.
Man,
you need an 11, 15 assist guy.
I don't think so.
I know that doesn't actually exist. But
yeah. I know
you need a guy like that
that can actually dish the ball out.
No, you do. Lob City. This is Lob City 2.0.
I don't think so though. I think you
Brandon Ingram and Zion
it's a
on the
shooting
wings.
league. It's a shooting league. So as long as he can bring the ball up and take that 30,
They
30
can shoot,
33, 34,
yeah.
35, 36 jumper, they're not too worried. Like, it's a lot more than an assist. I hate to say it. It's a lot more than
If I'm still rocking your body in the paint every 20 seconds as opposed
this
to...
isn't 1986 anymore, though.
Yeah,
it just ain't going to work
yeah.
like that. Them young kids are coming up that court and literally taking it from 40 feet. And that's just the way they're taking it. And you can't beat 3 points every single time you're coming down against
Fair enough.
6 is going to get greater than 4 after a while.
Fair enough. All right, so let's go ahead and end the podcast by guessing the finals participants. I have the Sixers and the Clippers, actually.
Sixers and... No.
I think the West is really weak this year.
Hell no.
Oh, no, I think that I forgot the Warriors still exist.
Yeah, the
It's
Warriors
Sixers
is
and
a
Warriors.
problem, man.
It's Sixers and Warriors. 2 teams that start in Philadelphia.
I say, I will go ahead and say Sixers and give me... We got a pretty slept one. I don't see the Suns getting back there anymore.
Not me either.
I don't see... Nobody else can make it... I want to see how that Christian Wood and Luka go.
That's going to be really good, but not finals good.
Yeah.
That's going to be really good.
It almost
Second
snuck.
round
I'm
good,
telling
but not finals good.
he's sneaking up there every year. I think they come with a big piece.
Who, Christian Wood?
I think I'd
They
say
replace. He's talking to Mark Cuban is a good manager.
Yeah.
My bad. I mean.
No, you're good. I think we get a.
No,
I hate to say it. Wild prediction.
Mavs fan now?
No, definitely no. I think we get a Mavs good pickup mid-season. Mavs finally get past their these opponents and no more luck. And the Sixers versus Mavs.
Yeah.
Mavs lose 4-2.
If they could pick up a good 3 guard, that would be dope.
Yeah, they pick up.
They have
Literally
2-3 guards.
yeah, literally. If they can pick up
a 3
trying to think,
guards.
they just need to
They
pick
would
up
have to be a
somebody.
swing man.
Yeah, they would have to find somebody.
Almost a 3-way swing man, but if they got him, that would be crazy.
Yeah, they'll go on a different level. So I got a crazy prediction, but give me Sixers in Dallas. Sixers 4-2.
Yeah, give me Sixers 4-2, but against Golden State.
And I actually believe the Sixers could get to that spot too. I'm not just saying that. As a fan, I really do think we can get to that spot. I do think we're finals caliber.
Yeah, I think we really are, honestly.
It's time for the trifecta.
Yes, sir. And for this week, we are out. It has been another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy, Mr. aka Super 347, best known as Prince Godbody. You can follow us on all social media at Simple Math Matrix, except for Twitter, where you can find us at Simple Math MTRX. Tyler?
You don't need to follow me, but if you do end up finding me, it's damn time funny.
Yes.
DAMNTYFUNNY. Pretty much all platforms. I'm open. I'm here for all criticism, but it's most trolling.
Yes, sir. And we are fucking out.
Out of here.
Peace.